All right, you see? All right, so we're back. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, but hopefully there's no children watching this, unless it's for educational purposes, because I've been contemplating becoming a mentor, but we'll get back to that. We're back, episode 37, I believe.
I was just going to ask that, but go ahead, keep going. We'll get back to it.
Y'all clowning my mentorship?
Not at all. I support you.
Thank you. I have a mentor that I love very much. My boy Milton. Shout out to Milton.
Everybody should have a mentor.
Good guy. Yeah. Feedback. Anyway.
Wow, Dolly.
To the left of me, Mama Les. The lovely. Welcome. Welcome back. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
How was your New Year?
It was good.
You party hardied?
For an hour.
Been better than me. Shit. You got an hour more than me.
Family and friends until the ball dropped, and then we actually visited the new Don Coqui in Edgewater.
Nice. Don Coqui. Send us an invitation or something?
Yes, it was actually, it looks really nice inside. The music was good. We didn't have food because we went after. We just had drinks, right. But they were only open till 2. But I feel like they had my back because I was able to go to the gym the next morning, and so I started off the year.
So no parking lot pimping after?
No.
The let out?
I fucking went home.
Starting the year off on an exciting foot.
That is exciting.
It is. More exciting than me.
Yeah.
I went home and fell asleep, y'all. Like at 6 o'clock, I told myself, all right, I'm going to lay down for an hour, and at 7 o'clock, I'm going to get up because I had intentions to clean the whole house and do my whole pre-New Year routine and shit. And then I fell asleep, and I woke up at 11:30. So all that shit, I ended up doing it the next day. So I'm like a day behind in the new year.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you said you were in the shower at midnight.
Yes,
so you were cleansing.
In the shower at midnight, cleansing away the filth of
2024 toxicity.
That's right. And opening myself up for the beauty of 2025.
Yes.
Whoever thought we'd get to see 2025, bro? Like, I remember in 96 or 97 being like, damn, the year 2000 is going to be crazy. And now we're in
Everybody thought it was going to be crazy, no? Wasn't it like this, the whole...
Oh, no, that was in 99 with the Y2K and everything.
Yeah,
I just
going
thought
into
the
2000,
fact,
no? I never... You thought about that? Like, oh, the year 2000. I've never thought about, oh, my God, what is the year 2050 going to look like?
No?
No.
Well, I used to watch the Jetsons, so I thought
Me
we
too.
were going to
I
have
like
like
the
Jetsons technology, which we do actually, because the Jetsons predicted like FaceTime and shit.
Listen, aren't there like flying cars, like, or they're working on these things that are gonna, I don't know how traffic is gonna work up there, but.
Yeah, they're working on a bunch of shit that's gonna be pretty
It's gonna be
dope.
very interesting.
They're working on taxi helicopters. That's gonna be dope. Yeah, man, the future's here, bro. AI is going crazy. Robots. Shout out to all my robot ladies out there. Holla at your boy.
Oh, you saw the thing I sent you? And it said, and that was from like 2016 or something.
Oh, that women are going to be having sex with robots?
In 2025, yeah, but that article was from like 2016 or something like that.
I'm going to start pretending I'm a
saying
robot.
that in 2025, women were going to be having more sex with robots than with men.
Yeah, I'm going to start
Bless you.
pretending to be a robot.
Let me see your pretend robot skills.
Malfunction. I'm no robot. But shout out to that, man. There's a lot of just big jumps in technology, a lot of dope things going on. Bless you, Dolly. Our show manager, Dolly, is a little sick. She came into the New Year sick, so hopefully she'll get better. We can't fix that. We ain't magicians now.
We're a little sick in the head too, though. So
speak for yourself. I'm healed and calm.
We're starting off 2025 with lies already.
Yes.
Okay.
Best way to start it. We got a lot of stuff to get to. I'm going to give y'all my Babygirl movie review. I went and saw Babygirl yesterday, starring Nicole Kidman and my bro Antonio Banderas, who I love since Desperado. I think he's one of the coolest cats. We're also going to get to the homie Luigi, who has a tremendous fan club in jail. Like, what's up with y'all ladies, bro? Y'all love criminals. We're also going to talk about hot mugshots and inmate love and pen pals. We're gonna talk about hairy women. Nah, no knock against hairy or non-hairy. Fellas, I want to know y'all preference. New Year's resolutions and what happened to last year's resolutions, which I just don't fucking remember what the resolution was. And I want to send a happy early birthday shout out to my daughter Tiana Michelle. She'll be 26 years old, which means I'll be whatever 21 plus 26 is, 47. That's even older. I'll be like 35, whatever.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
When is her birthday?
January 7th.
January 7th.
Capricorn. Like, you know who. We're also going to get to two quotes that I thought were super dope. But let's start with my man Luigi. For those that don't know, Luigi Maglione, I believe is his last name, was caught and arrested for the murder of the, United Health CEO?
United Health, yeah.
Women seem to love this guy. I've seen a picture of him hiking with his shirt off. He's buff. And he has a fan club now looking to raise money, I guess, for his legal team or to fucking make an escape or something. I don't know. But he's rich anyway, so he don't need y'all. Not OnlyFans. He probably should make an OnlyFans. He'll probably be rich. He don't need y'all GoFundMes, but what do you think of Mr. Luigi?
I mean, I could see why women are attracted to him.
He's a
good-looking dude, very smart, right? Went
But
to like an Ivy League school.
The murder don't turn nobody off?
Yes, but right, the reasons behind it
Make it
not make it okay. I don't want to say it makes it okay. It definitely does not make it okay. But I could see how some women may overlook that and be like, oh, but he just did it for his mom.
Some people,
you know what I mean? Like,
they'll find it admirable. Like, oh, he's so devoted to his mom that he
right.
committed
I
murder.
mean,
I need a man that loves me like that.
I don't know about that. But
You don't want a man that'll kill for you?
I don't want a man that.
No,
because he might kill me.
No, he wouldn't kill you. He'll just love you enough that he'll kill for you.
I don't know, because if you're able to kill, there's something
We're all able to kill.
not so right.
Each one of us is able to kill
guess,
under the
right?
right circumstances.
Yeah, you're right.
So I said I wish I could. A woman loved me enough to kill for me.
Um,
Not that I would ever need her to or ask her to, but.
I don't know, because women are crazy already, so.
Understatement. Why do women love criminals? Is it the bad boy thing?
It might be. It might be. I'll tell you, when I was young, my older son's father was in jail, and we were together. Well, I didn't meet him while he was in jail, right? That's different. I know there's women that fall in love with these people as they're in jail, never met them in person. No, we were together, and then he got locked up, and, you know, I did one of his many bids with him.
What does doing a bid with him entail? Or what did doing a bid with him entail? Like, you put money on his books?
Yeah, I mean, and going to visit, right?
Letters? You wrote letters?
Letters,
You sent them pictures?
Maybe, I don't remember.
No, I think that's a hot thing in jail. Like, niggas need pictures.
I don't know if I ever sent
How long was his bid? If
you know what? A lot of them were like in and out. Like, he would be in for a while. I don't know what the longest one was. And I think when he did the longest one, I think we were done already. So, yeah.
Did you dump him while he was in jail?
No.
Oh.
Listen.
Because that'd be fucked up.
He had somebody else going to visit him while he was in jail. We were together.
That was
so
his
stop
lawyer,
it.
though. That was
Oh,
his
yeah,
lawyer.
okay.
Yeah.
No, stop.
How you know it wasn't his lawyer?
You want me to?
No, you say what you feel you can say. I'm just trying to throw my man some defense.
If it was
his lawyer,
if it was his lawyer, then he has 2 younger boys with his lawyer now.
No, I've heard of stranger things. So, like 2 years ago, 2-3 years ago, there was this mugshot that came out. I don't know if you remember. Dolly remembered it.
The guy with the light eyes?
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
People fucking love this guy.
Yeah.
But
Is he still in jail? No. Didn't he come out and he was like
but
a
there's
model?
probably
or
like 1,000 guys in the world that look like that, or 1,000,000 guys in the world that look like that.
But we don't get to see those, right? This just happened to be a photo that was in our face.
That's crazy, but he had nice eyes.
But there's
God
also
bless him.
there was a woman too.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Female mugshots that come out, they'll do like the top hottest mugshots. And they'll be like, this girl was in for arson and she'll be mad pretty. And this girl was in for credit card scams and she'll be mad pretty. And it's like, what crime am I willing to
Ladies,
tolerate?
We should not be dating men with doing any type of criminal activity. I was young. I was like 20 years old. So
we
that's
all do
my
criminal
excuse.
activities though. Major
That's gonna
or
get
minor?
you locked up?
No, major or minor.
That's going to get you locked up. What do you do?
We all do driving, stupid criminals driving.
But that's
shit.
not going to get you locked up that you got to do a bid unless you,
No,
God forbid,
I don't do
hurt
anything
somebody,
that'll-
right? But
Well,
that's what I'm talking
scared.
about. Like,
No, I'm scared of jail.
you know, these, I don't know.
I know men. I have a friend who was in jail, and it's crazy, right? He was in jail. His homie was on the phone with his girl, and he told the homie like, "Yo, your girl don't have a homegirl for me," and she ended up having a homegirl for him, and they connected while he's in jail. And when he came out, they fucking had like 3 kids together, and then eventually they broke up. But I always thought that story was.
what was he in
crazy.
jail for?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
I mean, number one, now I would question, like, is that really your friend? Like, that's the type of guy she's introducing you to? Somebody that's locked up?
Well, her man is locked up,
That's
so
not the type of friends that I want.
Yeah, but if you're
My friends, please do not introduce me to anybody that's locked up. My friends know better than
they
that.
were similar in the sense that her man was locked up, so they probably in the same, you know. So she's like, "Yo, I got a dude for you. He's in jail, but he gonna come out soon." And so Dolly showed me a video.
I get it, right? There's people that do stupid things and they go to jail and then they come out and they're changed, right?
Yeah.
I just can't see myself meeting someone who is in jail and building a relationship and then
I think
I
there's
can't.
I think there's even like dating sites for people that are in jail.
They have access to computers?
Yo, people in jail now have access to everything.
That's crazy.
They got social media. They got PS5s. They got fucking DoorDash. Yeah, jail's chilling now. Now I don't
so
know.
they pay no rent.
Yeah, they get fed.
They get fed.
Free tablets and phones.
They have access to social media.
PS5. All that shit. I'm about to be a criminal, yo.
Oh, no wonder our jails are freaking at max capacity.
Well, that and systemical racism. But a topic for another time. Dolly had showed me this video before we started recording of a young lady. She looked kind of young. And she was saying, ladies out there in the world, if you want a man that's going to call you every day, that's going to write you mad handwritten letters and love the shit out of you, get you an inmate, preferably a federal inmate. And I thought that was low-key genius for women who find themselves to be lonely.
I guess.
Because the dudes in jail are lonely. So if you're out here in the free world lonely and y'all both lonely, connect. And
I bet you'll still find ones that are not.
yeah,
that are not
that's
loyal
fair.
in
He
there.
might not cheat on you, but then again, he might.
He will. He may. Yeah. He'll have multiple people that he's writing letters to. Come on, man.
Who's visiting him?
And who's visiting him? Exactly, his lawyer.
But he's in jail, so let him live, bro. He's already fucked up. So what? Nah.
But then she has to be faithful to him out here.
We don't create double standards. We just respect them. You know what I'm saying? They're there for a reason. But no, shout out to everybody who found love in jail. Especially shout out to the men and women who held their partner down while they were in jail. We're actually seeing a tragic story of this play out in public right now with Remy and Papoose, excuse me.
Yeah.
If you don't know the story, Remy went to jail for like 8 years. Papoose held her down, visited her, books, put money on her books, all this shit, loved her. And she came out and they were the epitome of black love and black beauty. They had a beautiful daughter. They got married. Yep. And then she played him out and cheated with a battle rapper who kind of looks like a bootleg version of him. And now he got a girlfriend and Remy's tight. She's like a boxer.
Yeah.
And Remy's tight, so she's throwing shots, and now it's just a whole ugly situation.
And I saw on TikTok I don't know her name, the boxer girlfriend or whatever. She came out with like this whole little rap thing, like kind of like
a diss track.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
I'm like, yo, Remy, she's a boxer. I don't know.
Well, Remy's a shooter, so
I'm sure Remy doesn't want to go back to jail.
yo, why not? Why not? Some people love jail. Some people hate the real world. But in regards to Remy and Papoose, I have an opinion, and I want to hear your thoughts on this opinion. I think he loved her too much.
You know, it's funny because I heard something the other day on TikTok where it says that you should be with the person that loves you more than you love them.
You should be with the person that
because
loves you more than you love them? Oh,
yeah, because the person that, if you're with someone that loves you more, they're always going to take you into consideration. They're always going to put your needs first. They're always going to, actually, I know who it was. It was that Dominican chick on the Spanish, I forgot. Anyway, she's like heartbroken and stuff. So she was saying that growing up, her mom always told her, and she never listened. And she's like, I understand why, how you should always be with not the person that you love, but the person that loves you.
What if you don't love them?
I mean, you can't just not love them, but they have to love you more, right?
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, because
I mean, that sounds like it makes sense.
Look at everything Papoose did for Remy, right?
It was all for naught.
And she loved him. At some point, she was good to him.
Yeah.
Right, but look how it turned out. He did too much for her.
So
it benefited her.
That's what I mean.
She's
it's good for the person who is being loved more.
Correct.
But for the person doing the loving.
Correct. That's why I'm saying that she's like heartbroken. So she was saying that you should not be with someone that you love more than they love you.
You should not be.
Huh?
Amara?
No, she's
Somebody just commented on the
Amelia.
Shout out to everybody on the live.
Damn,
no, I don't know.
Amelia.
I've never heard that you should be with someone who loves you more than you love them. That's actually like, if you're in a relationship, that's a beautiful competition to have. Like, not like subconsciously.
I think there's always going to be somebody that cares more, or I don't think that it's, or at least there'll be moments, right? Maybe not, there'll be moments where one is more invested than the other.
And that's good.
Yeah, it's good as long as it's going up and down, right? But if it's one way.
Oh no, then that's fucked up.
Unless you're the person on the receiving end, right? Where you're like, yeah, this is good
all
around.
Well, yeah, you're getting everything you want with giving minimal effort. Or not even saying minimal effort, but not equaling the effort.
Not equal. I mean, that might not be a bad thing.
For the receiver.
Yeah, what I'm talking about is being the receiver,
yeah,
right?
But
like,
for the giver, is like, eventually you're going to be like, damn, I love this bitch and she loved me.
Or maybe he's okay or she's okay with what she's getting because she loves you that much. Or he loves you that much.
I'm gonna guess it depends on the relationship and the people, of course. But going back to Remy and Papoose, I think he loved a woman. He loved her too much, and she wasn't used to being loved. And in jail is all good because they're in jail, right? He comes and visits her, and then he goes home.
Right.
So she still gets her freedom. Outside in the real world, you know, he loves you every day and he fucking loves the shit out of you, and it might have suffocated her because she's not used to it. And this is all theoretical. I don't fucking know these people. And shout out to Pap.
Or we don't know what issues they had.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, going back to my theory, he suffocated her with love and she had to find her way out. I never support cheating, and I'm fucking mad, like, disgusted by cheating. But she cheated, bro. There could have been a better way to do it.
He didn't love her the way she needed to be loved. Maybe he loved her the best that he could in the way that he wanted to be loved, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're loving your partner the way that they need to be loved, to feel loved. Yeah,
but
right?
because we don't know them, like,
right,
you would assume
it could be all different.
In a good relationship, she would communicate that.
Maybe she has.
So he could alter it. Oh, you know, maybe she has. Yeah.
Maybe she has.
Yo. my bad, but I'm mad biased and I'm on the side of Papoose. So I'm trying to like.
I know, I see that.
I see that you're defending the women, and I get it, and I'm wrong. I'm in the wrong because I'm biased.
No, I'm not trying to defend the women. I'm just trying to look at all aspects. Right? We only know a little glimpse.
Yeah, we only know what we know, and from what we know, I'm on his side like a motherfucker.
Right.
But also, I never really liked Remy, so
What'd she do to you?
Go to Papoose. No, she didn't do nothing to me. It's just I'm not don't kill me, y'all. But Bronx women are very aggressive and very New York and very like that, like Remy, and that's not my type. That's not my groove.
So you don't like her because of how she is?
Yeah, I don't like her because of her. That's fair, isn't it?
You don't even know her.
I know enough of her.
You only know the image that she portrays.
All right.
You don't know.
Well, the image that you put out in the world is the image that we judge you off. So based off what she's putting out, that's not my type. Nothing against her, God bless her, but that's just not my groove. I was never a fan of her as a person. As a rapper, I thought she was dope. She's a dope rapper. But as a person and the way she talks, and then girls started talking like her, and it's like, yo, that's low-key disgusting. But whatever.
I don't know, but I think you're going to get beat up by some Bronx girls.
That's why I go to the Bronx. So it's all good. Shout out to the Bronx, though. I spent mad time in the Bronx. I just don't,
Giles commented, she said, no. Papoose held her down, locked up, and stopped his progression in his career for her.
Exactly.
That was his choice,
You
though.
better be easy on New Yorker woman.
I love y'all. No, keep it real.
That was his choice. Nobody told him to stop his career. Listen, we got to take accountability for the decisions that we make, right? We might think, because I'm going to hold down my partner, I'm going to stop what I got going on. That's perfectly fine. You can do that.
Yeah, that was a bad decision.
You can't use that as an excuse like, I stopped. I didn't ask you to do that. I know it sounds fucked up.
I was just going to say.
It sounds fucked up.
Don't be one of those, yo.
It sounds fucked up, but I did not ask you to do that.
You know what's fucked up? I think I've used that line.
But it's true. If we think
when
about
I was toxic back in my toxic days last year.
We can't continue to play. We
line.
can't continue to play like victim, right? Like, I did this for my. No, I chose to do that. Those were my decisions. He never asked me, and now I have to take a step back and be like, damn, I was a sucker.
Yeah, it's admitting your own errors is never easy, especially when you end up on the losing end of whatever.
Yeah, and I get it. Listen, we all do things, right? When we're in love, we all do things that afterwards we're probably like, fuck, I should have not gone that hard for that person. But
that's
we have
the beauty
nobody
of love.
to blame but ourselves.
Yeah,
you can't blame the other person. That's not fair.
That's the beauty of love, bro. You become dumb, and all in hopes of the best.
Yeah.
And then when you're proven wrong, that's when you be heartbroken, and that's when you learn your lesson, and you adjust your love.
Hopefully for the next one, right? You don't repeat those same lessons, which I've repeated the same lessons many times.
Wow.
We all have. Stop playing. Anybody that says they haven't.
I'm a fool for love. The problem with a lot of men, though, is that when they're heartbroken, they regress. And they, instead of learning to adjust their love, they limit the love that they give out. And then in an ironic way, they end up losing women they love because they're not loving them enough because they fear losing them. You know what I'm saying?
Repeat that?
You end up losing someone because you're not loving them enough. But you're not loving them enough because you fear if you love them enough, you'll lose them. So the irony is that you lose them anyway because of what you're doing. So it sucks, but
you see, that does suck because I would rather lose someone because I love them too much, because then at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, I know I gave my all.
But that's the difference between men and women.
Not loving enough, right? And then always wondering, damn, what if I would have done a little bit more?
Yeah, but again, that's the difference between men and women. Y'all love is more abundant and you're more willing to give it out even after it's been taken advantage of or you've been heartbroken. Men, in our stubbornness, we're like, oh, I love this girl. I treated her like a queen, and she shitted on me, so the next bitch ain't getting that. I'm going to just treat her like whatever.
And it's
And
funny
then she
because
ends up shitting on you because you didn't treat her like a
that
queen.
is actually the queen that deserves to be treated.
That's often the
crazy.
case.
That's
Speaking
crazy.
from experience, I had a girlfriend that I treated super cool and bought her flowers every week and did mad corny romantic shit, and then she ended up whatevering. And I was messed up for a while. And then the next girlfriend was asking for all that shit, and I refused to give it to her because I was like, you're just going to shit on me anyway. And then she ended up shitting on me because I didn't give it.
That's crazy.
So it's
right?
a fucked up cycle, and men
That's crazy.
men go through that. But to go back just a second, New York ladies that I love are Brooklyn girls.
Why?
They have this artsy, earthy beauty and like style that I just think is dope. Yeah, so shout out to all the girls in Brooklyn. Shout out to the Brooklyn Museum and shout out to the Brooklyn Botanical. I always shout them out because they're right next to each other, and I fucking love to go there. And when I go to one, I go to the other.
I don't know if I could tell if someone's from Brooklyn, or maybe I just never really paid attention. Like if
pay
you
attention,
have like I could probably see a Bronx.
Why?
You could pick that up.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Because when I think of the
No.
Bronx, I think of like
Let's get in detail.
Bronx.
Why can you tell a Bronx person?
I don't know. Listen, I don't care anyways. But like a Queens, Brooklyn.
She shook, to be honest. I'll be honest.
No, I don't know. But maybe because I've spent more time in the Bronx, I can see, right? Queens, Brooklyn, I really
Queens,
haven't.
I can't really tell too much. But Brooklyn, yeah.
I mean, I think of the Bronx and I just think of like Puerto Rican.
Ghetto?
Not even, I don't want to say ghetto, no.
Oh, my bad,
no,
yo.
I think of like, the big hoops with the brown lip liner, Puerto Rican. Mind you, I'm Puerto Rican, right? That's what I think of when I think of like your typical Bronx Puerto Rican chick.
You ever seen that lady? It's a video on Instagram and on TikTok. It's viral of a lady in a store, in like a bodega, and she like, yeah, I cook whatever you want. I cook Jamaican food. I cook fucking Spanish food. Blah blah blah. No? Oh, I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna post it. But she's mad Bronx and ill. But no diss to the Bronx, but her specifically.
No, I mean, growing up, I used to go, one of my best friends growing up, Dallas, her cousins were from the Bronx. So we spent a lot of time in the Bronx. We used to go to the churches there.
Cousins.
I do.
You have, wait, what? Cousins in Brooklyn and Queens?
Who's that?
That's
Hey, cousin.
Yeah. My
As
cousin
male or female?
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn? Cousin Jocelyn. How's she look?
But I'm saying, like, you've seen her on
No, I'm
on
just
our thing.
playing.
No, I'm saying on our men lie, women lie.
Let's be
page.
making it hot, bro.
You asked.
On the low.
That wasn't on the low. We're on
I'm
freaking
mic'd
camera.
up, right? There is no on the low. Shout out to Jocelyn, though. And shout out to, again, shout out to all the homies in Brooklyn. Shout out to, I actually have family in the Bronx. My cousin Jasmine's in the Bronx. My Aunt Julie's in the Bronx. My Uncle Chiefing is in the Bronx.
I remember going to the churches in the Bronx with Dallas and her cousins, and they were so much fun. Like all this singing, it was great. I don't have any bad experiences in the Bronx.
You been to church this year?
No.
Our show manager invited us to church this
Oh
morning.
my God, and we didn't even respond.
Well, she didn't even go.
Oh.
I'm also sick.
No, but that is definitely something that I said I want to start doing.
Yeah.
In church.
On video, we're going to record this so that it's on record. We're going to go to church, y'all.
Yes.
Whether it's next weekend or in 2 weekends when we record again, we're going to go to church as a group and let the Lord love on us. You know what I'm saying? Because we need that.
We all need that.
Yes. Let's get into, since we're talking about the new year, do you recall last year's resolutions? Because I don't remember a fucking thing.
I don't think so, except my fitness stuff.
Well, yeah, that's...
And I'm very
Do you
proud
think,
of what I accomplished.
Do you think fitness has become like a character trait of yours?
Yeah, I feel like
Do you think it's become too much of a character trait of yours?
too much. I don't think there's.
No, I'm
such
asking
thing
you. I don't.
as too much, right? But when I think about when people are like, "Oh, what do you like to do?" I'm like,
The
"Go to
gym. And take fucking creatine and go fucking do 1,000 push-ups.
eat and you know."
Yeah, I'll be like, this bitch boring as hell.
And then like, what else do you do? I'm like, I don't know. What else do I do? Like, I watch fitness videos on TikTok.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Hey, you also go viral.
Jill said you definitely accomplished
Yo, show me love.
fitness.
Mama Les, you be going viral on TikTok with your workout
with my
videos?
little
Gels,
workout
what's
videos.
good? Shout out to Gels. Shout out to Sammy.
Aw, they're so cute.
Yeah, that's my favorite couple. I got to tell them that in person, so I was mad happy. But
She's so cute. She always posts. She's like, my Sundays, I'm listening to
yeah,
Men Live. I'm
yeah.
like,
Shout out to that, man. Shout out to all our listeners and,
Yes.
and family of the show, not fans, because whatever.
yeah, family,
But
definitely.
other than fitness, do you remember any other resolution? Dolly reminded me that I made a resolution to lose weight and go to the gym. And yeah, I totally did that. I lost like 3 pounds. So I'm good.
I mean, to be fair, right?
We didn't
He
specify.
didn't specify.
So I'm good.
So,
but
but-
this year,
Yep.
on record, on film, and on audio and on camera, my goal is to end the year, well, actually by my birthday, because I'm going back to Puerto Rico, to be down roughly 30 pounds. So right now I'm somewhere between 230 and 235, depending on the time of day and what I've eaten. And I want to get down to between 205 and 210. And
Okay.
I want to be like I want to be on the beach like Baywatch, like running in slow motion with all my muscles and oily and shit. And I'm a post.
Right now he'd be running and it's just
Right now
like
my
the
shit be
fat.
jiggling.
Boom.
Look. Not funny, yo. If it was backwards, that would be fucked up.
But it's not because I
If
have
it
the
was
discipline.
backwards. I sent y'all
Okay.
a meme.
Yes,
So
you did.
last year, the theme of the year was to have fun, right? I don't know if I told y'all this.
No.
So I try to come up with a theme for every year, right? So last year the theme was to have fun, which I did. I had mad fun, yo. I remember specifically going to the state fair with my niece, and I remember telling her as we're walking in, like, yo, today we're just kids. You know, we're just gonna have fun. Whatever you want to do, whatever crazy ride you want to get on, although with a limit, bitch, because I ain't going on no flippy dippy. But you know, let's eat cotton candy and let's just do kids shit. And we did, and we had mad fun, and that was one of my favorite days of the year. So this year, the theme of the year is discipline.
I like that.
So this year we're gonna try to be disciplined. You know, go to the gym more often.
It's not going to try. We're going to.
We're gonna try to be more. No, we're gonna be, yes, because words have power. We are going to be more disciplined. We're gonna go to the gym more often, not as much as Miss Mama Les, because goddamn. We're gonna eat better, and we're gonna focus on making sure our mental health is good. Because if you work out 1,000 times a day and your mental health ain't good, then you're still not good. You're still not healthy, and you're prone to bad
But
stuff.
if you're going to the gym and you're being disciplined and you get accustomed to that delayed gratification, right? Your mental health will.
Well, they go hand in hand.
They do.
Yeah.
They really do. Yeah, I'm excited. I actually.
You're gonna start training people this year?
No. No.
You have a customer right here. Your first. Yo, this could
Listen.
be your prototype. Hold on. Before you say anything, this could be your. No, your guinea pig, right? Let's say you take guinea pigs don't oink, but whatever. Let's say you take Dolly, and you get the before and after, and you put her on a 6-month program, and she comes out looking like J-Lo. You know how many women are gonna be lined up like, yo, Mama, let's take my
Listen,
money.
I'm open. Anybody that wants to work out with me, let's do it.
But for
But I'm not-
profit.
Well, Jill
I
said
don't
she
know
wants
if
to be
I'm-
your first client.
Gels right there.
Listen, anybody that wants to work out, but I don't need people half-assing it, right? If you're in,
If they
you're
paid, it don't matter.
no.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
I
the
don't-
manager, so I
that's-
get
that-
20%. That's why I'm trying to hype it up, y'all.
That's-
Mama Les workout class coming soon, 2025. we partners in this.
Listen,
and you can half-ass as long as you pay. As long as you're paying full, your ass can be half. I don't care.
No, I don't want half-ass. I need people that are dedicated, that are gonna put in the work.
You
because that's what's
focus
gonna
on the
see
dedicated people, and I'm gonna be
results.
over here with the half-assers, and we're gonna do what we do. Like,
Giles, you want to work out
let's do
with me?
3 push-ups.
know.
All right, let's take a break for 15 minutes.
I would rather do it just to help women. I'm not.
No, that's what's
in
up.
it about,
Anybody
like,
interested
profit,
in
but
becoming more healthy?
Just let me know.
But you could come out with a little workout plan, like, yo, buy my program, $100, and you send them a workout, a diet. Yo, we gotta get this money,
We'll see.
mama.
Right now,
I'm
I'm still focused on transforming my body. I got my body last year to where I wanted it. Now this year, it's like a whole different image that I have in my head, and I want to see if I'm able to accomplish
What
that.
are you focusing on?
Right now is just growing, right, from the waist down, keeping
You
the
want a
waist
bigger
small.
butt.
Of course. And I've done a pretty good job. Dolly complimented my booty the last time. I've done a pretty good job, right? But it's hard.
I don't look.
It's hard to
but
keep like
shout out to
the
that.
abs and the waist small while trying to grow the bottom, right? It's
Yeah,
hard.
because you have to eat, no?
You have to
You
eat.
have to eat
so,
to grow the bottom, but you can't eat so much that you get a stomach.
Correct.
Yeah, that
I
can't be
mean,
easy.
you still got to eat a lot, but it's what you eat that's going to make the difference. But
Well, listen, I think you're sleeping. I think there's a money-making opportunity. And if we put it together, I just want 20%, bro. So we're going to make that happen. Any other resolutions for this year? I want to read more. I love to read. Anybody who knows me knows I love to read. I have a vast collection of books in my house, but I feel like a lot of them are going to waste. I have about a stack of 5 books that I've been meaning to read that I have not yet gotten to, which is why I love traveling. Anytime I don't have to drive, like, I'll always take that option. Like, if I can take a train somewhere, I'll love
So
it
that
because
way
I
you
can
can
sit there and read. When I get on the plane, I love to read. When I'm on the beach, I love to read. So my goal this year is to read more. And
that
less time wasting.
that was actually one of my things, and that's one of the reasons why I deactivated temporarily my Instagram, just so I can get the new year off, like, started focused, right? Like,
So can we talk about
wanna,
that? 'Cause
Yeah.
I think you're full of shit.
Joe thinks that I temporarily deactivated because what? What'd you say?
It was getting too hot.
It was getting too hot.
Oh,
Absolutely not. The reason is, and it's really just for the next like 30 days or so. I spend a lot of time, like, I get caught up just looking at shit. And I'm like, yo, I just spent 45 minutes. I could have been reading. I could have been doing something else. And it's not intentional. It's not like let me go scroll. I'm like, I'll look at one thing leads to another, and then I'm like, yo, I just fried my brain cells staring at other people's shit.
because you post so much fitness stuff, is your algorithm full of fitness stuff?
It is.
So you
It
see
is.
like a lot of guys working out on your timeline?
No, actually, I see more women.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I see more women. But I usually go to TikTok for that, like to see like certain exercises and like.
What do you think retains your attention more, Instagram or TikTok? I think.
You know what? It's easier for me to get off of TikTok, right? Like to just look at something because I feel like I go in search of something. Instagram, I'm just like aimlessly just scrolling.
Yeah. See, I find it
shit.
backwards. I think
Really?
I find it easier to get off of Instagram, but on TikTok I'll be buy this now, fucking.
Yeah, no, my
Then they have mad live DJs, so I always get caught on the DJs because I'm mad judgmental to DJs. Like I hate trash DJs, so I'll be watching them and I'll be like, oh, this thing is trash. Flip the next one. I'll be like, oh, a girl DJ. Let me see what she got. And then some of them be nice, and then as men or women, some of them don't be nice.
yeah,
But I
no.
get stuck there for a minute.
I feel like I'm more intentional with TikTok. Like I go in and I'm like exercises for this, right? And then I'll watch videos on that and then I'm like, all right, I'm done. The TikTok shop, right? I love
Oh yeah,
buying
you're
that.
a TikTok shop addict.
I have not deleted my TikTok, but I feel like I'm not
Oh,
as hooked.
so if y'all can't hit her on the gram, hit her on the talk. She ain't hiding. She just relocated.
That's a good one. No, but yeah. So
But you'll be back on the gram.
yeah, I will. I just
Okay.
I want to see.
Well, you have a show to
30 days and
promote,
then-
so,
no,
you
of
know.
course, no, I will be back. I just kind of wanted to get focused back on start off the goals. Focused.
Yes. So fitness goal, bigger butt, read more. Is love anywhere in your resolutions?
Of course, love is always in my resolutions.
What would be the right term? Are you looking for love? Are you hoping for love? Are you open to love?
I am
Which is the right?
currently loving on myself.
That's valid.
And, you know, if there's someone who can add to that,
You're open.
then I'm open.
That's fair. In an innocent way.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Not like,
No.
in a crazy way. Speaking of crazy and non-innocent, I went to watch this movie yesterday called Babygirl, starring Nicole Kidman and Antonio Banderas. And this movie is about a freaky-ass wife that cheats on her husband with an intern because she wants to get dominated.
Okay.
And her husband is unaware that she wants to get dominated because she hasn't expressed it to him, which is her fault. And because he's unaware, when she expresses it to him, he's caught off guard. So he doesn't necessarily do exactly what she wants him to do. So she finds this young intern, and he does what he does. And at the end of the movie, she admits to her husband that she had cheated. And he ends up catching her with the young dude. But they're just talking. And I won't spoil the end, but, shit happens after that. From right there, from when she's talking to the young dude and the husband catches him, that's like the finale of the movie. But I thought the movie itself wasn't cool. Like, it was a cool movie. I didn't like it because I felt it had too many. I didn't like what the director did as far as cutting scenes. It felt like a bunch of really short scenes just cut all together. There weren't a lot of long shots, which I as a movie person, I like long shots. But I also felt like I had seen this movie before. I feel like every few years a movie comes out about a girl that cheats on her dude,
With a
and
younger
then with a younger dude or a richer
yeah,
dude
to fulfill.
fantasies. And normally somebody dies. Normally at least one person dies, whether it's the lover or the husband. There was a movie a while ago with George Clooney that his girl cheats, and this was a really good movie. And he ends up killing the dude at the end. He hits him in the head with like a fucking metal ball or some shit. And that scene always stuck in my brain. And if y'all remember a long time ago, for all my old heads, a movie called Fatal Attraction.
Oh, yes.
Where the mistress goes a little crazy and kills the daughter's rabbit and all kinds of crazy 80s fucking shit.
So if you're going to cheat, be careful who you cheat with.
Don't cheat. First of all, don't take Mama Leslie's advice. I don't know what she's coming with the toxicity in 2025, excuse me. Don't cheat, guys.
Don't cheat. But
Yeah.
if you're going to cheat,
Which you shouldn't. The roles have been reversed. I'm
you're
scared
gonna
as fuck right now.
be careful who you cheat with, right?
Yes. Choose your cheating partner.
Choose your
very
partner that knows how to
carefully.
stay in their lane.
Yes. But first and foremost,
don't cheat.
Don't cheat.
Don't do that.
But if
It's
you're
not
gonna,
nice.
you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Lord, Mama Les.
This movie, I hadn't even heard of it. Like, I didn't even know it was out in theater. Did it not get any, like...
I hadn't heard of it either until Miss Liz told me about it, and she sent me the trailer. And then after she sent me the trailer, I started seeing it more. Like, I saw it on
Miss who?
YouTube ad. Miss Liz.
Oh.
Yes. Shout out to Miss Liz.
Who's Miss Liz?
Do you call everybody Miss whatever, Miss?
Everybody gets a nickname. Yeah. It's
A respect thing? No? Sounds like
yeah.
It's like senora.
Miss Liz got her name because Miss Liz, the original Miss Liz, if y'all know anything about wrestling, she was the wife of the Macho Man. And she was the only one that could control the Macho Man when he would get all loped out and crazy and shit. Miss Liz, his wife in real life and in the show, she was the only one that could control the animal, which is the Macho Man.
So are you the macho man?
No. I just, when she told me her name was Elizabeth, I always remember the Macho Man would say, Miss Elizabeth. And he would say it real funny. So she got the name Miss Liz. Also, Miss Liz was very like she was considered the first lady of wrestling. She was very respected. She was very respectable. She never, showed the goods and shit. She was very ladylike, very regal, and
Well,
I think
shout out
Miss
to
Liz
Miss
is
Liz.
also very regal. Yeah,
To
so
both
shout out to that.
The
To both,
original
yes.
Miss Liz and the
R.I.P.
new
to
Miss
the
Liz.
original Miss Liz,
Oh,
who
rest in
passed a
peace.
few years ago. Yeah, and shout out to the new Miss Liz.
To the new Miss
Yeah.
Liz. Cheers,
Yeah.
Miss Liz.
So she made me go watch. Cheers, y'all. So we went and watched that movie, and my first thought was Nicole Kidman. How can you cheat on Antonio Banderas? He's fucking dope, bro. Like he's been the coolest guy since I think like 1998 Desperados or 1988. I don't even remember what year it was, but Antonio Banderas was the shit. And then he was the funny cat in the cartoons, Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
So he was the shit there. And then in this movie, he's the shit. He's older. He got his little gray beard, and he looks like a dad and shit. Like he's aged. And that bitch cheated on him, bro, with a fucking nerdy intern, bro.
I guess he's not so cool anymore.
So I have PTSD from cheating, right? And I normally don't watch movies that include cheating because it doesn't make me feel good. And I was a little precautious to go into this movie because I didn't want to watch the movie and then afterwards be like in a fucked up mood
Right.
because of it. But it didn't happen. So shout out to that. Maybe I'm healing, letting that past pain go
I hope so.
and moving on to new and better.
What's your New Year's resolution?
To lose 30 pounds,
That's it?
to read more, to see.
Sounds like last year.
Yeah, right.
Did I say read more last year too? Shit.
Don't share them all though, right? One thing
Yeah.
one thing that I told myself I was not going to do this year is share so much of like the things that I want to do, right? Cuz not everybody
wishes you well.
right, like misery loves company,
Yeah.
So there's certain things you will see, right, as
Yes.
things unfold, but I will not share them. Just a little bit more private.
We say a lot on this show.
Yeah. Yeah.
We probably say too much. But I think that's what makes the show honest.
No, it is.
Although we should hold back more, we're so comfortable and open that we sometimes say way more than we should say. And
Yeah, like I think no,
but we've gotten
I tell you
um
I've always been very like private about my stuff. This is like the first time that I've been so vocal and open about things that have gone on. The only people that know some of the things that I've shared are like my sister, like really close people, right?
yeah.
But the one thing that besides like goals that I have, right, which I'll share like little glimpses and stuff, but my romantic part,
You're gonna limit the sharing?
I'm not gonna limit, but I'm just not gonna share until I'm 100% concrete about a situation.
But you'll update us.
Of course,
Okay. Yeah.
Just until I'm sure.
That's fair. I don't
Yeah.
think
Don't want to be making people.
yeah, you don't want to reveal to the world something prematurely and then
Right.
it don't work.
Then
and
it-
then
then it's like,
people are
"Ah."
like, why you
Correct.
always fucking up these relationships
Exactly.
and shit and blaming you. So I get it. Yeah.
But you'll see.
We've both received feedback based on things that we've said, some positive and some
Some- yep.
negative. And sometimes, like, when you get this feedback, you almost want to put a filter
Yeah.
on what you say and stuff.
But then it wouldn't be.
But then it wouldn't be authentic.
It wouldn't be. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
wouldn't
gotta
be
talk my shit, bro.
It wouldn't be authentic. And I like that we've shared a lot.
Yeah.
I
But sometimes,
think, but sometimes people are a little judgmental.
yeah.
Sometimes, right? And I'm just like,
People are haters, bro.
you
Shout
know,
out to all the
and I'm
haters out
like,
there.
we're just saying what people either have gone through or are thinking or, right? And
yeah, or are afraid to say.
yeah.
Yeah. And we just bear the brunt
I love
of
us.
being honest. Yay. I want to get to a quote that I read on Twitter. Shout out to Twitter, bro. Twitter, I don't know if I've said this on this show before, but Twitter is my #1 source for all news and information. And I think that's the best social media of all.
I don't know how to use Twitter. I don't know.
Okay.
I had a Twitter years ago, and
So I'm going to
I
say
don't know how to
something, and
use
this is
it.
not an insult, so please don't take it as an insult.
you know, when people say that, that means they're about to say something that could be insulting.
Twitter takes a certain level of intelligence to enjoy because it's not just pictures of ass and titties. Because it's more so words and expression of words. You have to be in that mindset. You can't go.
Are you telling me that I like to look at ass and?
No, I'm telling you
all
that you
day?
have to be in a specific mindset to enjoy Twitter because it's not. It's like reading a book. You have to be in the mood to read a book to enjoy it. You
Right.
can't force yourself to read a book. Twitter is mainly reading and writing, so you have to be of a mindset
fair
to
enough.
enjoy it. Although there's a lot of porno on Twitter and a lot of ass too, so if that's what you're into, it's there. But
I
if,
don't know.
if
I
you're
think I just
into,
never really
news
gave
and
it
stuff,
like a shot. I think the only time I used it was during Hurricane Maria,
Mm-hmm.
and that was because my mom was in Puerto Rico, and people were like posting, like, you know, trying to find.
Yeah.
It was like 2 weeks that we didn't hear from my mom, so people were like using it. That's, I think, the only time I really used.
that's
Twitter.
actually one of the reasons I really love Twitter is because they'll show you what the news won't show you. They'll show you the front line shit that's going on from people that are reporting it from there that are not a news source.
Right.
It's just regular people letting you know what's really going on. So I think it's dope. And I always promote Twitter. So Elon Musk, holla at your boy, send me a check, and put me down, bro, because I fuck with you and I fuck with the bird. Well, it's not a bird no more. Now it's an X. Well, I used to fuck with the X too, so holla at your boy. Anyway, I was on Twitter and I saw this meme, and it said, my therapist once said, people don't abandon the people they love, they abandon the people they are using. And I wanted to
Ooh.
get your thought on that, that
People,
thought.
say it again.
People don't abandon the people they love, they abandon the people they are using.
Wow.
Is that valid? I thought so. Like, when I read it, I
Yeah.
was like, wow, that's
Yeah.
word. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah. That is fucked up.
You be thinking somebody loves you,
And they just
then they
up
just
and
ghost
leave.
you, and then you have to come to grips that they were just using you for whatever reason.
So now put yourself
I've been
in
there.
that other. No, have you been the one?
The user?
Yeah.
Are we being honest or are we lying?
No, let's be honest. Let's do 2025 the real way. The good.
Oh, then hell no.
Okay.
No, I have, bro. Men sometimes in our dumb phases, and women too. It's not only men. People sometimes use people for their own gratification, whether it's sexual or emotional. And once they get the gratification they were looking for, they no longer need that person. So they abandon them, which is fucked up. But yeah, I've probably done it. I've probably used women for whatever I needed them for that moment and then didn't need them no more. I'm not saying it was right, and I apologize if I caused anyone pain by doing so. But, you know, you also, you know, you gotta.
I don't think I've ever abandoned somebody. Like just.
You just said you abandoned homie in the jail while he was there struggling all fucking hard. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
Anyway, like abandon, like, right? Like if things have to come to an end because it's not
of
working,
course.
that's different. That's not abandonment. But I don't think I've ever just up and left.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever up and left. I've more so ghosted.
The same shit.
No, up and left is like y'all live together or y'all
No.
be together.
No, if you were talking to somebody and you just cut them off and that's
Ghosted.
that's abandoning.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
not up and left. I feel my bad. My brain works in funny ways. So to me,
So you
up
think
and left
up and
is
left,
very
like,
physical.
I moved out with my
Yeah,
maletas
yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
Like
that bitch is at work. I'm
like,
packing all my shit and I'm out of here.
I get it. That's
Yeah.
not what I meant. I just meant like,
I
you
feel
know,
like that's
like I just cut all
more
ties
dramatic.
and that's it.
You've done it?
No, I don't think I have. Like where
You
it's just
definitely
like
have. Because you said you have.
abandoned like that without like things like sitting down and things coming to an end. I don't
Yes.
think so.
Think back. You maybe don't remember, but I feel as though you have. And I could just be man wrong.
You could
I
just be
could just be
projecting
projecting.
that.
I got to put the blame on somebody. But no, you know, it's wrong. And it sucks as the abandoned. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks as the abandoner too, because eventually your fucking karma's going to catch up to you and your self-conscious will kick in one day. No matter how much you try to shut that nigga up and push him down, he's just going to pop up somehow.
Listen, I think for 2025, people should really take the time and work on relationships, right? Like stop thinking about, I have all these options, right? 2024 was like, oh, I have all these options. All these women want me. All these men want. No, they fucking don't, right? Work on your relationship. Work on actually, there was a quote that says, great relationships are built, not discovered.
Correct. I
in the
agree
work,
with that.
man.
You got to put in the work to make a relationship work. You got to get to know your partner
And not every
allow
day
them
is
to
going
get
to
to know
be
you.
the most amazing day. There's going to be some shitty days.
Yeah, that's when the strength of the relationship is tested.
Don't
If
fucking
you bail out on the first tough day, then what was the point?
Yeah.
And that actually takes. Did we talk? Why would I help a man get on his feet?
I don't
No,
think
right?
so.
All right, so perfect. That takes us to another quote that I saw. This one was actually a video that I saw on TikTok. And it was a young lady, and she's talking to all her followers, and she's basically telling them her exact words, because I wrote them down, were, why would I help a man get on his feet when there's plenty of men already standing? And a dude had, like, duetted her video, and he was like, stay away from that bitch, because when things get rough, she's not going to stay with you. She's going to jump
So
ship.
I think it all depends on the story behind it, right? Because
Right.
now, for example, a 40-year-old woman, I'm 40,
Uh-huh.
I meet somebody, and let's say I'm here in life, right?
Uh-huh.
And I meet somebody who is not at my level.
But is he working to get to your level?
Yeah, but I'm 40. I'm not building a man. We can meet each other here.
No. But without building him, is he already working on himself to elevate?
He
Does
may,
he have
but
a plan?
he's not where I need him to be. So me at 20, 25, yeah, maybe. But at 40 years old,
You no longer date potential?
no, that's the worst thing we could do is date potential.
Oh, that's valid.
So I feel, as you know, now in my 40s, like, you gotta be here. Just like I don't, you know, if a man meets me and I'm not at his level, right? I get it,
Yeah.
right? Like I don't know. For me, that's my opinion. People might be like, but
So that
I'm
reminds
just,
me.
when I was younger, sure, listen, let's build together. Now, if we're together and something happens, right, where I gotta now help you get back on your feet, absolutely. Absolutely,
right.
that's
That's
a
different.
partnership,
Yeah.
that's different. But if I just meet you and you're not where at least I would like you to be in life, right? Match my level. I'm not saying that you have to be up here, right? But at least meet me at my level, then I don't have the time for that.
Yeah, I get it. And I'm not even mad at that. I think both men and women, before they enter the dating field or look for a relationship, they should make sure that they themselves are established and have their shit in order. You know, you may not have achieved all of your goals, but at least have a plan and have things you want to achieve, and, you know, financial goals or plans as well. And, you know, just a life plan. Don't be lost and be 40 years old and not know, you know, like where you're going to be next month or next year or whatever. So I
Yeah,
get that.
And like I wouldn't want someone that's just complacent either. right? Like,
Yeah.
let's say you are here, we're here, but then you still don't have things that you want to work towards.
No.
That shit is contagious. If you're with someone that's complacent, it's just gonna rub off on you, and I don't
Yeah.
want that.
Don't settle.
Yeah.
Settling sucks. But what you just said reminded me of this quote that I had seen a while ago, where it was a dude on a date with a girl, and he's more well off than her, and he asks her like, "Hey, would you date a broke dude or a dude that's less, financially stable than you?" And she's like, "Nah." And he's like, "To me, you are the broke dude."
Yeah.
I always thought that shit was funny, but I think men are more willing
Yes.
to date less financially secure
Yes.
women than
Absolutely.
women are willing to date less
Absolutely.
financially secure men.
Absolutely.
I don't know if that's good or bad. Men are so loving and giving, and women are so judgy and money hungry.
I
Nah,
don't want to say
Nah,
not
nah,
money
nah.
hungry.
nah,
because
that was a joke, y'all. I
women
was just testing
nowadays,
y'all.
do for themselves.
No, women have learned, bro, after mad years of being taken advantage of and being
But
fooled and shit.
I
Y'all
do
have
agree
learned.
that the majority of women will not date someone who makes significantly less than them.
And I think that's because in the past y'all would, and it didn't end up good. And y'all
men,
seen your ancestors
right?
go through it
Men-
and learned.
Men are more willing, right? Like they don't. I don't even
Because
think a lot of men don't. I guess worry too much about how much
because
she
men
makes and
are
stuff
made
like
to be
that.
providers.
Providers,
Yeah.
right.
But men, fellas, both young and old, avoid the broke bitches, bro. There's no matter how fat the booty is, if she's a broke bitch, she's a broke bitch, and you're gonna end up paying that price down the line.
I mean,
And vice versa.
if she's broke, right, but she helps to contribute to your success, that might not be, and vice versa, right? Like maybe.
Daddy Yankee and his wife, for example, like they're going through this whole thing, and she went into his bank account.
She stole money.
And she stole money.
She helped them.
It
So
doesn't
what?
matter though.
That
She
wasn't her
stole
money.
money. That's not.
She actually said it that she had access to that because that money was theirs.
Yeah, but you don't just up and take it,
And not
especially if
only
you're going
that.
through a legal thing.
That bitch took $80 million, bro. You could have took 8 and been chilling. You took 80. God damn.
To me, we don't know all the sides of the story, right? And we don't know like
I don't know if we need to know all the sides of the
But-
story to know that bitch is tripping, nigga. 80 million?
But-
God damn.
Yeah.
Take 8. Take 10.
Don't take anything. You're going through a legal. Did you not think that was gonna come out? Like,
Yeah, that's bugged out, bro. Shout out to Daddy Yankee and shout out to his soon-to-be ex-wife.
but yes, I'm sure she's supported. She's entitled to money, but do it the right way.
Yeah. But sometimes the right way don't pay off. Like, what if the court decides in his favor and she don't get shit?
It doesn't matter because now it's out, so she's not gonna get shit anyway, right? Like if
Well,
the
she
court,
already got the 80 million. If they don't take it back, she good.
I'm pretty sure if they're going through court and it comes out that she was not entitled to this money,
Oh, she gotta
she's
give
gonna have to give it back.
She should go to jail.
So or whatever. I don't know what's gonna happen, but so
Shout out to Daddy Yankee though. New Bad Bunny album out now. Make sure y'all go check that out. It's
I listened
called,
to the first 5 songs. Great. First
You know
5
what I
songs
like
were
about
great.
Bad Bunny? I love the titles of his albums.
Yeah, this one is Debí tirar más fotos.
That's mad true, bro. Like, we should all take more pictures. And the last one was Un Verano Sin Ti.
Yes.
That's, nigga.
Yeah,
Oof.
that album was like
Heartbroken Summers suck. And then there was Yo Hago Lo Que Me Da La Gana. If that's not my life motto. But yeah, shout out to that. Make sure y'all go stream that. Make sure y'all subscribe on YouTube and Instagram and Spotify. And we'll be back in 2 weeks to see how our resolutions are going, how the weight loss is going, and how the winter is going, because winter
oh
fucking
my god,
sucks.
I think there's like a
And-
winter storm coming too.
Ugh. I caught seasonal depression on Friday. Luckily, I overcame it. But to anybody out there battling seasonal depression, Ms. Liz told me there's a lamp that mimics the sun, and I'm gonna look into that. And try
Actually,
to
you
get
could
one.
also take vitamin D3. It's they're like it's like getting the rays of sun. I actually just started taking them.
Vitamin D3. I'm
Yeah,
definitely looking
D3.
into that. Until next time, y'all. Mama Les, Uncle Joe, Dolly in the back. Men lie, women lie. All flowers die, and we out. And shout out to the Bronx.